4 out of 5 sisters are overweight or obese, and they have the nerve to complain about black men. 57% of black men are in middle class. 14% of black women are in middle class. If we judge the sisters the way they judge us, we wouldn't even have no community. We wouldn't have no relationships. You just be, hey, brokey.
You're broke. You're fucking poor.
That nigga got a point.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ron, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe, and hopefully I can make it through the end of this video without spazzing, because I'm really getting sick and tired of these type of topics that really try to drive a wedge between black men and black women. And the reason why it bothers me is because I get this critique myself, based on what I react to, of all things. Imagine that, like that makes any sense. But what I find so strange is that these type of topics and questions come from women. The black college thing, that came from women. These conversations and questions don't get started from men. So quit trying to blame men like we're the ones trying to create this wedge, when really all this shit gets started from y'all. I needed to get that off my chest. Hopefully I'll be able to make it through the rest of this video without having a snap. That wasn't really me snapping, but venting again. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the videos.
In what universe do black women earn less than y'all? Y'all really get on the internet and pull a lot of nonsense out of your ass. So before I even answer you, I don't like having these black ass conversations. Y'all have heard me multiple times say I stay out of it. Also, the numbers I'm about to show you are nothing to be proud of for black men or black women. We are behind severely as a race, and for some reason y'all keep trying to put the brunt of the financial burden on men. That is what I'm consistently arguing. When y'all get on here, it's really my pet peeve. And I know I'm talking kind of low today. I overexerted. I woke up at 3:30, worked out, ran 3 miles, and hooped. I got a mean headache, and this is giving me a bigger headache. But when y'all get on here and y'all argue about these black ass topics, like all you niggas is broke. I don't even like addressing it. These numbers are horrific. The numbers I'm about to show you are horrific. I just did a quick Google search, bro. First thing pulls up, black women, ages 20 to 29, earn $21,400 on average. 30 to 39, 34,600, 40 to 49, 41,900, 50 to 59, 49,100, 45,100. Now, these are black men. 25,000. From 20 to 29, 25,000. From 30 to 39, 41,000. From 40 to 49, 51,000. From 50 to 59, 47,000. That's the only group that's behind black women. Wait, no, they're not. So, no, actually, I think the men lead in every category financially. Again, these numbers are nothing to be proud of, but like, don't talk to me like I'm crazy when I got Google and you do too, and I'm the only one who used it. These numbers were from 2020 to 2021, but it was the first thing Google shot out at me, so. Dang. And for the few people who are watching to the very end, I still believe in education, but this conversation, when it comes to black people specifically, you can't keep using all the stats that white people dominate, because black women are very, very educated, but still at the bottom of the barrel, right with black men when it comes to income. So, like, a lot of black men will look at these stats like, if y'all got all these fucking degrees, why don't y'all out earning us by far, talking down to us about degrees? This is coming from a man who, I went to college, bro. I went to community college. I know that ain't shit to some of y'all, but like, at the end of the day, it's like, why would an entire race of men watch you do something while they still make more money than you and then go and copy you to try and make more money? Apparently it's not working. I still, like, if you know what you're going to college for and it's a good major and you can pay for it and it's going to pay you when you get out, I fully encourage people to do that. But most of the time, that's not why y'all going to college. Y'all going to college to get some fluke ass degree that you won't be able to get a job with. Go into STEM. Do something that is going to matter to your pockets. It's not all about just showing somebody a piece of paper. And
Now, I remember hearing him mention that they get a lot of degrees that really don't amount to them making a lot of money. And that's true, because coming from somebody who used to work in warehouses before I started doing YouTube full time, I've met dozens of people that were working in a warehouse just like me, and they had degrees. Can you explain to me what the fuck you're doing? Men and women. Can you explain to me what the heck? But it was mostly women. Can you explain to me what are you doing with a degree and you over here working the same place as I am, making the same money as me? Like, that doesn't make any sense at all. So women need to be more careful when they push in these narratives, because like he said so yourself, all it really takes is a simple Google search. Because I actually tried to Google search what brother said in the intro about only 14% of black women are in the middle class. I would have to dig deeper to try to find that, because I need to know if that's true or not. 57% of men in the middle class, but only 14% of black women in the middle class. I gotta admit that even that's a bit of, even to me, is as much as I want to believe that, I don't think that's true. You know, I would have to dig into that. I would imagine I think it would be a little bit closer to the men's 57%. 57% are in the middle class, because I remember Kevin Samuel saying that. But damn, 14, that's low as fuck. But then again, though, y'all do have the highest eviction rate out of everybody. So I don't know. There may be a correlation there. Anyway, let's keep it moving.
The next question is, should he make a certain amount of money? And over 100K. Let's just say either at 100K or a little bit over it. And the reason why I say that is because I'm literally there in my career, but also I know myself, and I hate to say this, but I would talk down on a man that make less than me. So I choose not to lower that. I want somebody to make over than I make, so it won't be no arguments and there won't be no jealousy. So yeah. And y'all, 100K is nothing. Do y'all see what Trump is doing? So let's not. Okay? That's literally like the bare minimum at this point.
Y'all, bare minimum. Look at this, bro. Because I wanted to pull this back up because Medium Man had all these stats put up. Because we just went over this not too long ago. Look. 25% of men make 100K or more. This was just last year. Last year, 52,000 black men, 47,000 black women. What are we talking about, bro? $100K, that's the minimum. That's the bare minimum, but only 1 out of every 4 men made that last year. That's the bare minimum? Crazy, bro.
Sometimes you make these comments like the average woman makes $30,000 a year. I literally don't know anybody who makes $30,000 a year.
That's statistics.
But I know,
that's logic.
More black women are matriculated into college than black men.
That doesn't always equate to more money. There's more black men in trade schools.
When you look at the number of black entrepreneurs, black women
are on the rise. Yes.
So again, you can pull these numbers together and you can get to the point that Shay is making.
When you talk about the numbers where black women are the head of households, they are including single mothers in those head of the household. So of course those numbers might be more skewed because they're not saying in marriages or relationships. They're just saying head of household. That could be a single mother. She is filing for head of household because she's a single mother. That would skew the numbers a certain way to make it seem like, oh, there's more black women as head of the household, but we don't know if they're married. We don't know if they're single women. Like, you know what I mean?
Ask yourself why black men are at the bottom of the salary ladder. Okay, so statistically, that's not true. I think statistically, the Mexican community, the Hispanic community in America, and the Hawaiian and Islander community are below us. But then if we look even in our own communities, you have black men at $58,000 a year and black women at $50,000 a year. And the reason I'm posting this video isn't to dunk on black women or try to degrade y'all in any way. It's to just bring truth to these false narratives that have been widely spread about black men. You know, because number one, I've heard Tyler Perry say this, yo, black women are out earning black men. In some cases, and maybe some towns and places, yeah. But overall, no, it's not happening. And these narratives get spread and they cause further division. So I want to bring actual statistics and light to it. It's not the truth. Just like when I post the census screenshot that says Asian women and white women are actually the most educated group in America with more degrees attained, and people get upset at me and say I'm dunking on black women. I'm not. I'm just bringing fact to these arguments. Because black women, y'all forget, for every one girl that's in college doing it, there's like 10 sexy reds that don't make sexy red money. Alright? So I'm gonna need y'all bougie black women to toot your nose down just a little bit, because some of these facts that y'all are being fed and y'all keep regurgitating isn't the truth. You know what I'm saying? We're pretty much in the same boat. If we put both of these numbers together, we would actually be doing pretty well. We probably need to put both of these numbers together. So can y'all please take y'all nose out the air and let's have a real conversation.
What? Asking them to bring their money together so that way you can build some kind of generational wealth? Nah, man, they ain't going for that. They ain't going for that, bro. They want to keep their 50,000, bro. They want to live off of your 58, bro. I tell you, man, it really could be that easy. That is literally the cheat code to life in the United States. I'm like, that's the reason why Asian Americans have more wealth than us. That's exactly why. Like, dude, come to Thailand and you will see families working together, bro. It's embedded in the culture, man. Oh my God, bro. I swear, Americans, bro, y'all, we just don't know how good we got it, man. We really don't.
I feel like the whole conversation surrounding black women having more degrees than black men is like virtue signaling, because in reality, we really aren't doing that much better than black men when it comes to going to college. Okay, so what? More of us have college degrees, but 52% of us are underemployed. So what difference does it make? And it's like, oh, you want a pat on the back for having a degree and being $80,000 in debt and not having a job or the income to show for it? Like, I just don't see the purpose of that. It's like, oh, okay, you went to college, but being college educated doesn't mean being educated. It's not the same thing. So it's like, really, what was the purpose? You knew we went to college to get jobs and make money. So if it's not doing that purpose, then it's really nothing to brag about. At the end of the day, we're all being systemically oppressed, right? The system is whooping our fucking ass. So if women are going to college and we're not getting what we're deserving from it, why are we continuing to push that in the community? 52% of black women are underemployed, which means that they are in jobs that do not require college degrees. 56% of black women 35 and under are underemployed. So it's like, we are the highest group of underemployed women with college degrees. I'm so sick of this conversation, because no matter what job I work at, I am always the most college educated person in the building. At my last job, my manager ain't never had no college, ain't even been in no college room. I don't even know if that man had a high school diploma. All of the co-managers or whatever bitches look like she been to fucking prison. My last job before that, I worked for a fucking pedophile. And now he's the GM of the fucking restaurant. It does not matter. Like, they lied to us profusely when they told us that we would be better off if we had a college education. That was them lying to our face so that they could feel better about it and justify mistreating us, when in reality they never had any, what do you call it? They never were going to hire us. That was never what they intended to do. They had no intentions of hiring us. We're still underemployed. So I'm just so sick of the whole conversation. In reality, I'm so tired of doing whatever the system wants me to do and pretending like I'm getting results. I've done everything I was supposed to do. I have a high school diploma, a bachelor's degree, and a master's degree. I have skills that turn over in every way possible, and it has never gotten me into the room. Stop acting like it's college degrees that's getting our white and Asian counterparts ahead of us. It's not. It's not. All right? They have access to networks. Y'all, people be like, Asian people are so at the end of the day, the Asian people here in America, they are coming from really rich, successful families. Y'all forget that Asia is a rich continent. There are billionaires, trillionaires in Asia. Asia makes just as much money. They're the second wealthiest group other than white people. So it's like none of these groups are making it because they're smart. And I'm not saying that these groups aren't smart, but that's not why they're making it. They're making it because they already have these connections. They know the people. It has nothing to do with college education. I'm over it. I feel like the whole...
So you mean to tell me y'all having such a train wreck about this conversation about y'all having more degrees than black men, only to find out that more than half of y'all with a degree are underemployed? Not to mention on top of the fact that black men still on average are out earning y'all. Why the fuck are we having this conversation? You know what? I'll tell you why we having this conversation. Because we need to talk down on black men in order for black women to feel uplifted and feel like a badass. And it's been going on for too long. It's really getting old and tired, bro. Because this conversation is fucking stupid.
Y'all told black men that they had to have money to holler at you. That's why they don't want to go to college. College is the long play. College is 4 years, then sometimes an additional 2 or 3, sometimes an additional 5 or 6, depending on what career field you choose. Y'all told black men they got to have money right now. So they're not thinking about 4, 5, 6 years down the road. They want to go make money now. And regardless of what some men will say, there are a lot of men out there in the world that do things to impress women. Women, y'all may not recognize the power that you have, but I am willing to bet my last dollar if we put more emphasis on being attracted to intelligence, being attracted to character, integrity, being attracted to commitment, determination, drive, I'm willing to bet they'll start going to college. I said what I said.
Yeah, she could be right, but I'm not too sure about that. But what I am sure about is that black women definitely got more kids than black men.
Recent stats from Black demographics show us that Black American women have more kids than Black American men. Specifically, Black American women have 1 million more kids than Black American men. Now, what is this revealing? It's suggesting a few things. It's suggesting that Black American women are having kids with men of other races. And it's also suggesting that a majority of Black American women are having kids with a small minority of Black men. Likely both are true, but nevertheless, it's really interesting to see what's actually going on, what the stats are actually showing us. Recent stats from Black demographics show us that Black American
Yeah, and more than half of the black male population is childless, by the way. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know what I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.